deathly fog and centuries-old menace of legend, find Uncle Scrooge ready to rumble in Trapped in Castle Rollingstein.
Castle Rollingstein! By the foot over that button, emperor will start starting your interest. Hiya, Uncle Donkey! I'm dying for your guides. What up, tickets?
You've just triggered my new bin security system, nephew. Mr. Stonetuff here spent the morning installing it.
Howdy.
And it works! Well, I'm also laughing.
That racket triggers the defenses inside the bin. Even gusts of wind can't get past without Mr. McDuck knowing. Well, I'll personally hand $100 to anyone who finds a weakness in my system.
Buy up, Mr. Stonetuff. There's nothing but a flower bread planted in bin on this side.
Oh, so. Looks are deceiving, lads. There's a lot more than thorns lurking under these roses. Is that a pop-up or is that a pop-up? Scads of hidden cameras and alarms have been added to my office too. Come, have a peek. When Mr. Stonetuff says nobody can break in, he ain't just a woofing.
What kept you?
But how, what happened?
I chiselled to your closet wall. Wasn't it easy? You got alarms on the doors and red windows and other obvious places. That doesn't mean you're safe. I'll trouble you for that $100, Stonetuff.
Oh. Hey, yourself, nephew. I'll take that as a down payment on the cost of repairing that wall. As for you, Stonetuff, figure out a better bin defense system or get a suit of armor.
Mr. McDuck, maybe armor is just what your bin needs. An impenetrable outer layer. Come with me.
At Stonetuff's office.
Reinforced sternite. Could this become a bin wall?
We'll see. Not reinforced enough.
Confoundium! Smelter formula, TDT.
TDT?
Too darn tough.
WTW is closer to the truth.
What's that?
Weak, tender, and dad-blasted worthless.
Give me another chance, Mr. McDuck. No drill could burst your bin with a coating of these steel titanium plates.
No drill, maybe, but my burglar stunner. Blast it, Stonetuff! Your security gewgaws are all worthless. I might as well roll out a welcome mat for the Beagle Boys. Then again, maybe I'll buy your steel plating after all. I can carry some spare change to safety while the Beagle Boys occupy themselves with target practice.
What's with this paperwork, Mr. Stonetuff? That laser brain isn't affected it.
Naturally, my boy. Transylvanian Yodel Stone is the hardest rock in existence.
Why didn't you say so? We'll start coating my money bin with it right away.
Alas and alack. That, Mr. McDuck, is impossible.
Is it a rare ore?
Goodness no. Yodeler's Peak in the Carpathian Mountains is full of it. My wife and I visited the Carpathians, the Transylvanian Alps, for our honeymoon. We took this rock as a souvenir. But that's beside the point. You can go to the Carpathians, but you won't find any local crazy enough to help you mine Yodel Stone.
I have yet to meet the man who can say no to Scrooge McDuck.
Pal, you'll never get that ore here.
Bah! If it won't come to me, I'll go to it. Pack your bags, lads. We're off to Yodeler's Peak. Here's $100, Stonetuff. Fix the hole my nephew made in the closet wall.
Righto, Mr. McDuck. Funny, this banknote looks familiar.
Absolutely.
The ducks are soon over the Atlantic.
Ever been in the Carpathians before, Uncle Scrooge?
Nope. But according to the miser's budget guide to everywhere, the hotels are cheap.
Passengers, prepare for landing in Bistritz. Trains to Bukovina through Borgo Pass are available at all hours.
Borgo Pass. That's our stop, nephew. It's there that we'll find...
Yodeler's Peak! Yodeler
Ah, what a charmingly frugal village. See the mountains around it? Top of the morning, mister. What's the quickest path to Yodeler's Peak?
That road, my good man. But don't go there now.
Why not?
The fog, sir. The fog hangs over our mountains again.
Fog? In Scotland, I've seen fog thick as pea soup and twice as tasty.
But our fog is haunted. It comes and goes unpredictably, and it swallowed my grandpa long, long ago. Maybe ghosts took him. Be warned, avoid the fog!
So you want to play ghost, Uncle Scrooge?
Nephew, there is no spirit that can scare me except for the spirit of inflation. Anyway, if the fog's got everyone else scared off Yodeler's Peak for now, that's the best time for us to go there. We can look for Yodel Stone without being deafened by yodelers. Now stop standing around like chickens and get a move on!
Everything seems easy at first.
Up over here, pronto, Uncle Scrooge. We have Yodel Stone.
Sharp eyes, nephew. But is it as solid as old Stonetuff's paperweight? Here comes the acid test.
Well?
Well. Lads, this is the bin coating I need. I'll buy this mountain, arrange to have it mined, and head home. Another adventure over.
First, you're getting up. I've got this awful feeling that our adventure's just started. It's Dick Ford, and something's all about it. How so? Fog at that point is cold and moist. This is hot and stinky, like smoke. Hot old toad, and sure kids. And then it gets you fast.
Suddenly, hiking back to the village seems difficult.
You're gone tootin'. We're lost.
Aye, but not necessarily for good. Follow me, and we'll find some way down.
Hold hands tight, boys. I don't want to lose you. I'm sending you a mountain and Kruse's square ends and blocking your Peruvians.
Stop dreaming, nephew. Can't you keep your feet on the ground? There must be some fast way down this mountain that I just haven't thought of. Ye cats! Oh, give me land! Lots of land! Oh, that's a fast way down. It's not safe enough for me, lads.
You guys, how's the path? Sure, it starts here, goes up, but in the wrong direction. I don't know about you, but I'll take any trail if it leads to safety and... Hey! There's no baked potatoes and chocolate green porterhouse and those for the hand kids. It is on me.
I won't argue.
For the place to put a restaurant, boy, I smell chocolate pudding now. Do you want a table by the window? Drink tea with the phone.
Whatever, as long as it doesn't cost me money.
The phone's actually lifted. See the restaurant? Restaurant hands as hard in the room.
Oh, my socks and shoes.
I was thinking before. Now I'm scared.
Scared? Of what? That beautiful old-fashioned architecture? I say we spend the night here. Nice and cozy. And I darn well can't refuse an offer like that. I love generosity, especially when it isn't mine. Look, boys, the drawbridge is opening. Now the inner door is opening. Here's a crackling home fire to warm our feet.
And the table is set for 5. Welcome. Get comfy in Castle Rollingstein, gentlemen.
With whom do we have the pleasure?
Count Gooseferatu, worthy sirs. Very long ago, all Europe's blood ran cold in my kinfolk's mighty presence. But alas, today that vein of respect for noblemen is long, long dead. That is why I be so glad you come to pay me homage. Your name?
Scrooge McDuck, Tycoon.
Good, good. In Type A, Room A, you will find roast chicken and all the trimmings. Enjoy.
You bet I will. Wanna join us, Count?
I never eat chicken.
What the ding-dong blazes?
I have merely raised the drawbridge. Now you can enjoy your meal and rest undisturbed. A guest of Count Gooseferatu is a guest until morning. Room A is on the next floor, my dears. And here is your banquet. Time to fatten those thin necks you have.
With pleasure, Count. You give away feasts like the last of the big spenders.
I make expenditures when I know I get something back. Sink your teeth in, sirs. And later, I will do the same.
You might not believe me, lads, but food tastes 10 times better when I'm not paying for it. Aren't you hungry?
Yeah, but we're also suspicious. We don't think that oil and Count is quite on the level.
He's just eccentric, kids. Like anyone with a noble title. And hey, the food's free.
Maybe so. But old Gooseferatu sort of acts like he expects some kind of payback.
As do I, nephew. Ow. You still owe me that $1.
Anything McDuck never forgets, huh? You have me flat broke before I can send abracadabra and swear. Here's your account. Must have been a millionaire. And Gosling would look one will bring them too. Oh, that's here was this expensive wine. any port at a store will have to do. As to the Duchess, I think I told the calculus was loaded with shipping pills. I knew the black-haired who was up to no good. Grandmaster Scrooge and Rodheads. But not in this direction. What's the trouble with together? Nothing I wasn't afraid of. The Count locked us in. Check the window for the step route. I'm checking, and I see a good reason to have a lot of insurance. Oh, well, we'd better risk it, and a choice between pennies and hot water. I'll put on my swimsuit anytime. So I run into that shit man out to the window frame, and the other end to Uncle Scrooge.
Ta-da-da, pom-tilly-dom. So, is it you do not appreciate my hospitality, huh? Ungrateful wretches! Come back! Stop! This is cruelty to vampires!
So he's the vampire! Well, I'll have to enjoy his naked body out by his lonesome. We can't carry him to Scrooge much longer. We have to find a place to hide. Better here than in between that tripping Count's jaws. Careful where you step, kids. This is the sharp incline. And the tavern's got a hairy floor. And, a hairy floor? Well, I stepped on something. It's like an enormous tail of some furry animal. Let's follow it. Maybe it leads to safety. Or a giant possum. Shh. Kids, are you getting warm all of a sudden? Sure, who wouldn't be after letting disadvantageous extraordinary around? That's not what I meant. I feel heat from a fire. I'm getting to half of it. It's getting longer too. And oh my popping eyeballs. That, boys, is the strangest living creature I've ever laid eyes on. And still built that tiny finish setup. Now we know where the fall of the mountains comes from.
Count, is that you?
That last time I checked. Sent it yours and sent you?
The name is Jonathan Barker, lads. Fogsmith.
We're the duck family from Duckburg. But for all Count Gooseferatu cares, we are all yours.
In that case, you are my friends, as anyone who fears Goosefottu.
Who said my name?
Oh my gosh, he's here!
Take those stairs up the tower to safety.
Safety?
Aye, you can take me at my word.
Swell, hoof it, kids. We have an hour at last.
Those tender fowl, where did they go?
Up there, oh master.
Now their time grows short. Ducks, Jonathan has betrayed you. I will get you and bite you all.
What if he does? We become vampires. We bite others. They become vampires. They bite others. Eventually, everyone runs out of guys to bite, and we all sit around getting very bored. Yay, cats, we've run out of power. I'll flip this coin. Heads, we jump. Tails, we take our chances with the Count.
Chances? What chances?
Fate is fickle. At that moment, everything goes wrong for the Count.
Sunlight! Sunlight on the back of my neck! Jonathan! Blew the fire! The fog! The mist! The haze! The smoke! The fog!
I started to burn blood bank and the sky. Of course, being a vampire into the sky daylight. Carpathian fog. Fog made by that furnace captain in the room where we met Jonathan. Tony! So that means Jonathan didn't betray us. I sent the Count up here and turned off the furnace.
And Goosefottu lost his foggy protection. Lad, you've got it.
Oh, what's going on? And where is that voice coming from?
I'm Jonathan Barker, Fogsmith. You're looking at one of my 1,102 fog spurting pipes.
I guess I came in on this story a little too late.
Come on, Uncle Scrooge. Mr. Barker can tell you better in person.
So,
You American ducks are the first folk I've seen since my capture by the Count 80 years ago.
Your beard's doggone long, but 80 years?
Aye, my diet of bratwurst kept me fighting fit.
I think Huey was saying the Count didn't look that old.
His age, lads, was far beyond 80. He knew a secret potion that prolongs life. Such potion is the real sustenance of all vampires, and it also makes them allergic to the sunlight.
You knew Gooseferatu would take his anytime you chose to turn off his fog on him.
Aye.
Then why didn't you try to escape earlier?
Because I'm manacled to this iron bowl. Had I destroyed the Count, I'd have been stuck here to starve.
Allow me.
Whoopee! I feel like a young man again.
What's next on your agenda, Mr. Barker?
Taking up residence in the Count's old digs. I'm entitled to them.
soon,
How'd you cover all of Yodeler's Peak with your fog, Jonathan?
That wasn't so hard. Choose the right kind of wood, burn it on the right fire at the right time, and you have smoke that simulates the thickest pea soup fog. I owe you my freedom, my Duckburg friends, if there's anything I can do for you.
No thanks, Jonathan. I'll be going home to take care of my money now.
Well then, enjoy your trip. Come back soon.
What's wrong with you, Scrooge? Suddenly you're looking awful proud about something.
Donald, I've made the blunder of my life. Remember how Mr. Stonetuff warned that I'd never get anyone to mine Yodel Stone for me?
You think he was right?
Suddenly, I know he was. If it is as solid as it seems, it can't be mined.
Or even stretched, huh?
Construction equipment won't work. And, well,
I'm just thinking. Forget Yodel Stone. Maybe guards are the best bed protection.
think again, nephew. Do you know how much chew toys and flea baths cost? 5 one-way third-class tickets to Duckburg.
Thank God.
Uncle Scrooge returns from what he considers to have been a fruitless trip. But a few weeks later,
Yodel-odel-ee-hoo! Remember me, Mr. McDuck?
Stonetuff!
I've just been on my second honeymoon, Mr. McDuck. Can you guess where?
I'm afraid not.
Yodeler's Peak, my man! Jonathan Barker gave me these for you.
My hat and cane!
I met Mr. Barker and heard how he knew you when I was staying at his castle hotel.
So he did stay in the castle.
Yup, when I was there, he was just carving a stairway out in front of the place.
Great honk! So Jonathan knows a way to cut Yodel Stone. That's news.
Calling Transylvania?
Mr. Barker? Scrooge McDuck. Tell me, old buddy, how you chiselled those stairs. I thought that was impossible.
So did I. Until I tried dipping my chisel in the late Count's life-prolonging potion.
And I suppose you're wondering what to do with the chunks of Yodel Stone your chisel loosened.
You mean you can help me get rid of those?
Ah, yes. And for a nice low price, seeing as it's you.
Mr. McDuck, you are such a kind and generous man.
So all's well that ends well.
Goosefottu defeated. My money been protected. And as for that $1 you owe me...
You forget about it?
Not at compound interest, I won't. Now you owe me 20.